Good afternoon, my dear students, and first of all we'll check one or two questions on tenses, and after that we'll go for future tense. Okay, please look at this and choose your best answer among these four. Okay students, how will we decide the answer? You see, now we'll decide the answer with sometimes. With the help of sometimes we can decide the answer, because sometimes refers to simple present, means V1 or V5, that's it. It tells about either V1 or V5. So we have to decide with that. Where is V1 and where is V5? This is V5. This is V2, this is V4, this is V3. We want only either V1 or V5, so this is the answer. Okay students, she makes mistakes sometimes. She makes mistakes sometimes is the answer. Okay students, let us go for another question. Okay students, now let us see. It is given like this. Now the answers 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let us see. Has, waited, waited, is waiting, none. Which is your best answer among these four, students? Which is your best answer among these four? You see students, we have to see this one, so far. We have to take so far as the parameter here. So far tells every time about present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. So far tells every time about present perfect tense. So when it tells about present perfect tense, we have to wait for this has or have plus V3. We know that present perfect tense means either have or has plus V3. That is called present perfect tense, we know very well. So now let us see. Where is the same similar verb here? In this is the most similar one. So this is the answer. He has waited for me so far. He has waited for me so far. Just I am recapitulating, means I am making a revision on the topic that was over. That's it. Did you take down this, students? I will go for the next one. Vijay and Anil. Vijay and Anil dash some work now. Vijay and Anil dash some work now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let us see. Were doing, are doing, is doing, will doing, like this. Vijay and Anil dash some work now. Were doing, is doing, or doing, will doing. What is your best answer among these four? Okay, students, now let us find out. Now the thing is this. I already told you many a time that whenever we want the right condition of the tense, we have to look at the end of the sentence, because at the end of the sentence we have an adverb of time. With the help of an adverb of time, we can decide the tense, right tense. Here now is there. Now means present continuous it is. It tells about present continuous. Now tells about present continuous. Then let us see what is present continuous. It may be is, am, or plus before. This is present continuous position. So let us see these four answers. What doing is past continuous. This is not correct. This is incorrect for us. And is doing and will doing also is incorrect. There are two, are doing, is doing. I already told you, here will you take or is? Which is a better devil for you? Is or? Okay, let us take now this and. Whenever you have and, it should take a plural word or a plural verb. So in these two, this is the plural verb and we don't want this. So like this, we will do this. And still, I will give you another one or two sentences like this, and get ready to give the right answers for those also. Try your best, students. We lose nothing if we try our best. Okay, we gain instead of that. We gain a lot. Let us see now. First you complete this. I will take the next question as my next step. Okay, students, I am wiping this. Let us go for the next one. Kumar material. Kumar dashed the material 2 days ago. Kumar dashed the material 2 days ago. Now let us see 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let us verify the choices here. Has cast. Cast means to throw, students. If you take something and if you throw like this carelessly, it is called cast. And we cast a look and we cast a smile also. You take now somebody smiles while looking at people. Usually the political leaders and film stars and cricketers and famous other people, they can't go and speak to everyone. Hence, they just cast a smile like this. And they cast a look also. They may not be able to concentrate on everyone. Hence, they cast a look at people. So, cast. Next, casted. Next, cast. Next, will cast. These are the 4 choices. Has cast, casted, cast, will cast. 4 choices are there for us. What will be your best option among these 4? I will wait for your answer, students. I will certainly wait for your answer. Okay, students, now look at the sentence. Now we have to take this ego. I told you already, we should not do as usually as we did once in our schooling or junior college or etc. We cannot solve the problems of English like that. We can solve the problems of English with only keywords. You take now, whenever you want to do one word, whenever you want to do one word, one sentence, you must focus on adverb. Adverbs usually come at the end of the sentence. Adverbs usually come at the end of the sentence. You take now, this is the adverb. As soon as you see the adverb of time, you can decide the right tense there. When you look at this ego, ego means it always takes past tense. Past tense means we too we want, that is. Past tense means it is we too. Okay, students, past tense means it is we too. Now let us check what is we too. We too means usually a verb ends with D, ED or IED. These three. Usually a verb ends with D, ED or IED is called past verb. So let us verify now. If you go for this, this is has plus cost. Has plus cost is absolutely useless here. It is not at all useful. It is not a right sentence. Okay, students, it is not at all a right sentence here. So let us strike it off. Let us look at this, will cast. Here we want a past tense. But when you take will cast, will cast shows the future balance and future action. So we don't need this one also, because this is future action. We want a past action here, not future. So this is also wrong. There are only two choices for us. One is casted, the next one is cast. So students, try to choose the better devil between these two. I will wait for a few seconds for this. Okay, students, now let us finalize it. My answer for this is casted, cast two are there, so I choose this. First of all, you make it correct. Cast is the right answer and this is wrong. Why? I tell you why this is a mistake. I will tell you. First, you take down this. Okay, students, I hope you have taken down this. Here, I will tell you one thing, students. I am clearing off the canvas. Okay? One thing, students, note. See now, some verbs do not change. Some verbs do not change their conjugation. Conjugation means what, students? Conjugation means V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, I told you. This kind of change is called conjugation. But here what the theory speaks, some verbs do not change their conjugation. That means you start, if you take come, it becomes came, it again becomes come. It is changing its conjugation. Most of the verbs in English, that means 80% of the verbs change their conjugation, but another 20% of verbs do not change their conjugation. So what are those verbs? Let us see. Those verbs are, you take cast. If you write cast, V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, the same form will come. Cast, 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 cast. No casted. We cannot say, I casted a look. No, we cannot say. I can say only, I cast a look. So this is the major change in this. I casted a look, you cannot say under any circumstances. It is not a possible thing, but you can say, I cast a look. It means if you take cast V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, I'm sorry, I will do it, students, 1 minute. If you take cast V1, V2, V3, V4, V5 and V6. Now you take, if you take cast, again cast, no casted, you cannot say casted there, only cast, again cast, here casting, and here casts, and here again cast. That's it. That means such kinds of verbs do not take ed, d, ied at their end. So students, you take this as an example here. So with cast, we cannot make casted. That's it. Okay, I will give you some more verbs which behave in this way. Now, the given below verbs do not change their forms. The given below verbs do not change their forms. What are those, students? Cast, caused, hit, put, cut, hurt, shut, split. Split, rid, telecast, broadcast, forecast, kind of verbs. Such kinds of verbs do not change their forms. They will usually stand as they are. They do not change their forms. They are constant verbs. Okay, students, please write down these and we'll go for the next one. Okay, students, cast, caused, hit, put, cut, hurt, shirt, split, rid, telecast, broadcast and forecast. We are going for the next step now, students. Shall I clear? Now you take another word now. She, it dash at this time, that day. It's given like this. The sentence is given like this. What will be our choices? Now you see what will be our choices. The first one is raining. Has been raining. Will raining. Was raining. These are. Is raining. Has been raining. Will raining. Was raining. What will be your best answer among these four? Let us now finalize it. Okay, students? Now look at the sentence. It dash at this time that day. I already told you many a time that we should look at the end of the sentence to find the time. Time means adverb of time. When you can find the adverb of time, you can know the tense. Now you see, that day, you see it is that day. That day refers to past tense. So let us eliminate other than past verbs here. You take now, this is not past verb, eliminate. This is present verb, eliminate. This is future verb, eliminate. So this is the answer. Like this. Where there is a will, there is a way is very correct in English language also. When we focus on key words of English language, we will be very successful in doing the correct answers. Okay, students? Now we'll go for the next one. Now you see that. She dash living there from 2009 to 2011. 2009 to 2011. That's it. Now let us look at the choices. The choices are has been, had been, one or two, none. Has been, had been, one or two, none. Now look at this. She dash living there from 2009 to 2011. Okay, students, now let us look at this. Now find out whether it is a present tense or a past tense. We have to find out first. Look at this. Whenever we find from to or between and, we can confirm that it is a past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. This is the past perfect continuous tense. That's it. We need not go for this. She had been living there from 2009 to 2011. So these things we discussed in the last classes, students, and even we started future simple tense also. Now one or two questions let us verify on future simple tense, and after that let us go for future continuous. Now future continuous. Now one or two, you see now. dash I, dash I paint the door tomorrow. Dash I paint the door tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will, shall. 1 or 2, none. So which is your best answer among these 4 students? Okay, let us finalize. Now let us see. Will and shall, 2 options are there. We can fix one option definitely. Definitely we can fix one option because it is suitable. But which one? Now let us see here. This is an interrogative mark. Whenever there is an interrogative mark, we cannot use will I. So we should use shall I. That's it. So this is the answer and this is not. That's it. Students, I hope that you are also doing all these. You must do, you ought to do, because you will have bright future with English communication and English grammar and vocabulary. Because with the help of communication, you can win the hearts of people and you can attract people towards you. With your good communication skills, you can express whatever you feel inside very clearly in a lucid way. Unless you have communication, you cannot express what you have in your heart. A person who cannot express what is there in his heart is a failure. So, in spoken communication skills, you will have lots of opportunities in this world, especially in India. English is a very demanding subject in India, as far as India is concerned. So please try to develop your communication skills while speaking to your friends. How to develop, if you ask me, I can say with the help of the grammar. If you learn deep grammar, only basic grammar is enough for communication. If you learn deep grammar, it will be useful for your competitive examinations like banks, staff selection commission, sub-inspectors and everything, of course, whatever it is. Everywhere DSC, District Selection Committee, and CAT, Common Admission Test, MAT, Management Aptitude Test, ICET, Integrated Common Entrance Test, GRE, Graduate Record Exam, TOEFL, Test of English as Foreign Language, IELTS, International English Testing Management System, like this. Many things will be there, students, for you. Okay, now let us see now. Okay, the next one, let us go for, and it is given, students, like this. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Will, shall, did, has. What will be your best answer among these 4? Check. This is future simple, students. Okay, now look at this. First of all, you have to go with object. Object in sense, what I am telling you is, students, object in sense. Object means adverb of time. You have to focus on adverb of time. When you find out the right adverb of time, you can say that what kind of tense it is. When it is tomorrow, it tells about future. Then let us see what are future verbs. This is a future verb, this is a future verb. Is this a future verb? No. It is a past verb. Is this a future verb? No. It is a present perfect verb. These two verbs are not suitable. So there are another two verbs, will and shall. So we have to go with the better devil in these two. So Ramu. Ramu comes under he. If there is I or me, I or we, you can go for shall. But when there is Ramu, he, you must go for will. That's it. That is the thing there. Okay, students, if you have completed this, I will give you another example on this. Now the next one is what will be your answer? Students, there is a common phenomenon that shall can be used only with I and we, and will cannot be used. But it is wrong. We can use will and shall also, but the meaning will be different. Let us see now. This is the answer for this. You can use we shall do it. We can use we will do it. When you say shall, it is a common future. When you say shall, it is a common future. Common, it is quite a common thing. When you take will, will gives a determination. Determination. If this is the palm, it is common. If you do like this, this is determination. Determination means you are holding something tightly. You are holding something tightly. You are very much concerned. You are very much particular. You are very much enthusiastic. You are very much not willing to lose. That is called determination. So if I say that we shall do it, it says only a common future. If you say we will do it, it says a determination. So this is the difference. Okay, students? Now we'll go for the next one. After this, now you see, students. Which will be your answer among these four students? Which will be your answer? He come tomorrow, shan't, won't, shan't, won't. What is your answer? This is called a negative interrogative. In negative interrogative, you take now shall not, will become shan't. How it becomes a shan't, you know, students? We cancel these two L. These two L we cancel. For won't, if you want won't, will not. For will not, you write won't. For will not, you write won't. For will not, you write won't, like this. For will not, you write won't. Won't means, again you have to cancel these two. And even I. Like this. So these are called negative interrogative expressions. So there are two expressions. One is positive interrogative. The second one is the negative interrogative. We can go either of them. We can go either of them. Okay, students? Right? Now, we will go for the next tense, that is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. Now, the next one, future continuous tense. What does it say? What happens with it? Let us now look at this. It tells about a future action, which will be in progress at the time we tell about it. It tells about a future action which will be in progress at the time we tell about it. It is called a future continuous action. Again, let us see now. It tells about a future action which will be in progress at the time we tell about it. This is called a future continuous tense. Now, how it functions, let us verify. Shall I wipe this, students? Now you see, students, in future continuous tense, the helping verbs will be will and shall. And there is a be form also. The be form will be. And what is about main verb? The main verb will be V4. This is will be plus V4, shall be plus V4, will be plus V4, shall be plus V4. That's it, like this. Will be plus V4, shall be plus V4. That is very important and crucial tense this is. Of course, the most usual tense in English language is simple present. After simple present, simple past also highly used. And after that, simple future is highly used. And after that, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect continuous, like this the order will come. This tense is also highly used. Will be plus V4, shall be plus V4, that is. Will be plus V4, shall be plus V4. Now let us verify how to do sentences with present or future continuous tense. Let's have a glance at that. Now let us see, students. I shall be. I shall be painting the door. Painting the door tomorrow. Tomorrow, you see now, you look at this. Tomorrow tells about future. Here, what we are saying is, tomorrow, this action will be continuing. Tomorrow, this action will be continuing. I shall be painting the door tomorrow. That is, students. But one thing, some of the people who can't understand the context of this, they may write the sentence in some other way, like this. I shall be, I shall, painting the door tomorrow. The door tomorrow. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Like that some people write. Like that some people write. It is a damn wrong. It is a mistake. Because painting, ing form never suits this. Because will, shall, would, should, can, could, may, might, must are called faulty auxiliary verbs. Faulty auxiliary verbs cannot take ing form directly. They require a helper like be. They require a helper like be. Okay, students? Now let us make one sentence on this. Come on, take down these, and off that we'll take the next step. Okay? I hope that you are following the lesson and you are making the notes and you are practicing at home also after the classes. Please do practice, students. With practice we can do anything. Many people are confused with communication skills. How to develop communication skills. The technique many people don't know. The technique is, first of all, we have to learn basic grammar. That is a must. But most of the people say that when you speak something, you learn English. No, I don't agree. I don't agree. Being a teacher of English or being a faculty of English, having got a lot of experience in this, I don't agree. We should not speak whatever we like. It will become an erroneous language. So students, first we have to learn basic grammar. Basics means nothing but tenses and helping verbs. That's it. And conditionals and a few number of conjunctions and a few articles, prepositions. A little, not much. Basic grammar it is called. If we learn basic grammar perfectly, we can speak English. Okay, let us see now the next one. The next one is this, students. You see now, he dash for a bus at this time tomorrow. At this time tomorrow. He dashed for a bus at this time tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us see this and will waiting. Will be wait. Will be waiting. None. Now look at this, my dear students. and decide your answer. I am waiting. Students, please stay with us all the time and learn more English language. And when we speak also, you observe that and you try to practice at home. Even I too practiced once. Very much. Okay, I will tell you some tips regarding that in later classes. First, you look at this. He dashed for a bus at this time tomorrow. He dashed for a bus at this time tomorrow. Will be waiting, none. Let us now verify what kind of tense it is. Now let us verify what kind of tense it is. Tomorrow. Tomorrow means future. Tomorrow means future. There are two future verbs. First one is will and the second one is shall. First one is will and the second one is shall. Let us see now what are here. Will is there, will is there, will is there. These three are qualified. Let us go for still further verification. Let us see this now. Waiting. What waiting, man? Will waiting what? Our people are making mistakes in that way. Hundreds of thousands of mistakes. When we speak with mistakes, when we speak some language with mistakes, automatically our confidence will go out. Okay, now you see, will waiting what? No, it's wrong. And will be wait what? Meaningless. How can you say after be wait? No, cannot. So it is also a mistake. Now look at this. Will be waiting. Okay, you take now will and you take now be. Be can support waiting, means inform. Be can support inform. So this is the right sentence. Okay, so we must go with will. We must go with will or shall plus be plus V4. This is the order. Will, shall, be, V4. This is the order. We have to make a perfect order. After that, we have to remember it. You must do some work on this. If you have communication skills, your future will be marvelous, fantastic. You can't expect how it will go. Okay, and you will, your certificate, whatever certificate you will have in your future, this English will be the addition for 50%. 50% is your certificate, 50% is your communication skills. There is no doubt in this. So you see now, this is the way you have to do. Let's go for the next one. Another example, let us see. Another example today. So, completed. Another example. Satish. Satish dash tomorrow 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you see, students, could, came, will coming, what will be your choice? Could, came, will coming, will be coming. So students, as we minded one thing here, first of all, we have to look at the condition. This is a wise decision. Whatever exam you take in the future, you please focus on the adverb at the end. Whether it is a tense or a passive voice or anything, you try to find the keyword. You should find out the keyword first. That is very important for us. If you look at this sentence, Satish dash tomorrow, then you have to go for this. Tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow shows the future. Everywhere, students, every word, every letter speaks to us. Do you believe it? Yes, I believe. Really, I believe in it. Every word and every letter speaks to us, and it tells, please recognize me, identify me. Like this in tomorrow is also telling. Satish dash tomorrow. It shows the future. We know that future tense means there are two main verbs, will, shall. We know that. Will and shall are there for future tense. Okay? Isn't it enough for us to find out the right answer? Okay, let us look at this now. Could came. We don't want any coulds. We don't want any came or cames. We strike them off. Now let us look at these two. Will coming, will be coming. There are two again, two options. Which is the better devil if we think, dear students? Now I told you already, will never supports ing form. Will cannot support ing form directly. So this is a mistake. So this will be the right answer. That's it. Okay, students? And let us look at another example now. Another example. What is that another example? You see now, she dash the food tomorrow. Tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4 will be smelling. Will smell. 1 or 2, none. So students, when we look at this kind of sentence, we can say that, and tomorrow is future condition, and we have only two options here. Two options. The first option is smelling. We know that there are some special verbs in English language. There are some special verbs in English language which cannot be used in progressive tenses. Among those, smell is also there. There are many verbs. What are those? You take now, have is there, see is there, hear is there, cost is there, cast is there, smell is there, taste. All these verbs. We cannot use these verbs in progressive form. So this is a mistake for us now. Okay, and look at this now. Will smell is the right answer here. She will smell the food tomorrow. She will smell the food tomorrow. Okay, students? Now, let us go for the next tense. This is over. Now, the next tense is future perfect. Future perfect. Let us know the definition of future perfect. Definition. It tells about an action. It tells about an action which will be completed in future at the time we mention it. That's it. Future perfect definition. It tells about an action which will be completed in future at the time we mention it. Okay, students, now you write down this and we can continue this now. We have still 2 minutes time. Okay. Did you write this, students? I will read it again. Definition. It tells about an action which will be completed in future at the time we mention it. I'm clearing? Yes, very good. Now you see helping verb. Helping verbs. What are helping verbs? Will, shall. Have are very common for these two. Will have or shall have. Main verb. What is the main verb? Main verb will be V3. That's it. That means will have plus V3, shall have plus V3. That's it. Will have plus V3, shall have plus V3. Will have plus V3, shall have plus V3. Come on, write down, students. So students, we are going to check future perfect tense tomorrow afternoon, 2 to 3. So please stay with me at the time and learn more and more English and the most exciting grammar. Okay, I must be waiting for you at 2 o'clock very eagerly. Please join us and learn more and more English. Thank you very much, my dear students, for having stayed with me all the time. 1 minute. Have you, please, students, thank you very much for staying with me all the time. And thank you once again. I wish you all the best. Please do practice more and more and develop your communication skills. Of course, I'm going to give you a few number of tips in the future. In the meanwhile, you please practice all the grammar. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.